Hello there. Welcome to a bonus ReeVlog. So, I've just finished doing some exercise, excuse my nipples. I have decided to do a yearly theme review. I don't think I've done any yet this year because I haven't been vlogging. But I was talking to my mum earlier, and she very clearly, pardon me, yeah, as the darkness, yes. She made it very clear to me that I have been doing well on my theme this year. By which I mean I made it clear to her because, I give her an update of sort of what I've been up to every day during this quarantine thing. Oh dear, that's not good. Wipe that off. Yeah. So I give her an update as to what I've been up to. And yesterday I updated my board, my whiteboard, on which I write my yearly theme, and I was explaining what I updated and what was on there, and saw the yearly theme again, and I was like, wow, I've actually been doing really well on this. So I'm just going to be doing this whilst I talk, because my laptop died. Yeah, my laptop died. I am going through my old laptop, uninstalling a bunch of the stuff that I no longer need on there, even though this laptop is a heap of shit. So that I can still have a laptop to use should I need to. But yeah, so, for example, of things that I've renewed, not including the use of this laptop, because that was not really my choice, I have, so renewals, the Sally Up Challenge, push-ups every day, technically kind of pole. I'm doing exercises that are specifically done for pole. It's just a different type of calisthenics type thing as far as I'm aware. But I would like to get back into pole, so I'm doing as many exercises as I can to try and strengthen this elbow right here, to enable me to do pole. Arts and crafts, that's not actually fudge. That's not one of the things that I'm doing in order to, that is focused around the theme for the year of renewal. That just happens to be something I'm doing. This is for YouTube, however, which is year of renewal, considering I stopped technically last year, and I'm starting technically this year. Oh, I might have stopped at some point this year, I'm not sure. I appear to have cut my finger, at least like part of the skin. There's no blood, but whatever. Are you sure you want to completely remove Audacity? Yes. Sorry, Audacity. Yeah, then I have renewed my gaming. I stopped, I'm starting, it's going well. I'm not like a hardcore gamer, I never was, but I'm doing it more and I'm enjoying it. Including my other exercises. I did renew trampolining, but the trampoline decided to stop working on me. Gardening, it's been maybe like a decade and a half since I was properly into gardening, but I used to love it when I was little, so I'm getting back into that. That's renewal. Then talking to some of the people from high school and whatnot. I'm doing that a little bit more. Not much, but a smidgen, and I think that really is a good thing for me and a renewal in that sense. Project Phoenix I hadn't worked on for the majority of last year. Gonna get back into that this quarantine, probably. I will eventually be renewing DMing because I'm stopping so I can work on Project Phoenix. Probably going to get back into drawing at some point. I've been doing my guitar again. What else is there? So I know there's more. Oh, high intensity interval training, which I'm surprised I managed to get out without like messing up, because I haven't been able to say it in one shot pretty much all day. That is the only form of exercise that I used to do. I used to be here when this was my grandparents' house every weekend, and I'd stay over. And there's a room over that way, which I used to stay in, and I was an insomniac, so I'd be up quite late, and then I think, I should do some exercise. So I'd get up and do maybe 5-10 minutes of high-intensity training on and off, so high-intensity interval training, and then I'd go get something to eat and go to bed. Though I wouldn't necessarily sleep, I would be trying really hard at that point to sleep, after having eaten, of course. So yeah, I'm getting back into that. My goal is to do it once a week at least. But if I can do it more, then I'll do it more, most likely. Boom. Then, yeah, so what I need to do for that is make some routines, like some high-intensity interval training routines, because, high-intensity interval training, I'm just going to call it HIIT from now on, is really good for you, but it requires sort of set things to do. So, like, it can be do X for X amount of time, then do Y, have break for Z, go back to Y, break for Z, back to X, back to Y, or something like that. So it can be like, do push-ups for a minute, blah, 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 blah. Though, I am changing the way I do push-ups. I'm going to end up doing less for now, maybe forever, I don't know, but improve my form, because my breathing during push-ups is terrible. And that probably comes from the fact that the only place that I really learnt to do push-ups properly and actually get round to doing them was at Kung Fu, where it is, okay, do 10 as quickly as possible. So I'll be like, oh, the water would really put the heart, oh no! Whereas, what you should do is breathe in on the way down and out on the way up, which, the way I see it, I'm not sure why that is, scientifically speaking, but I like to think it is you breathe in to pull yourself closer to the ground, and you breathe out to push yourself off the ground. Makes sense to me. But I struggle breathing anyway. And so I'm going to have to go really slow to be able to get a deep breath in and then go relatively slowly. Well, actually, no, I can breathe out just fine. So coming up, I can still try to explode. I might go for clap push-ups with a really long lowering time. I don't know what the scientific terms for that is, but whatever. Because breathing in, ideally I want to breathe in through my mouth. Not my mouth, my nose. So I can breathe in through my mouth. It's still not much faster unless I go... But you can't really do that whilst you're doing push-ups because, like, your chest muscles are taut. So yeah, if I'm doing it, I've got to go... And that is one breath through my mouth, and it's slower through my nose because there's all the nose hairs, and my nose is a little bit broked, so it's not very clear way for the air to get through. So it's... And that's one. So... One, I need to practice taking deeper breaths in general, but also I'm going to have to go... And as well. Yeah. My brother, who is now a certified PT, but this was before he was, but he hasn't corrected me on it, told me once that when you do push-ups that way, elbows out to the side, when you are actually doing the push-up part, picture putting your elbows towards each other. Obviously, if you've got a weak elbow like I have, be very careful because there's risk of, like, I don't know, joint locking, hyperextension-y things. But it's a very low risk as far as I can tell. So yeah, try and but obviously keep your hands where they are and stuff like that. Tips of fitness with me! Roar! Oh god, I've missed vlogging so much. But yeah, today I've been doing website design, which isn't something really that I was ever into. So it doesn't count as renewal, though being self-employed technically is something I was interested in. So that's renewal, and I'm working hard on it. That's what the website was for. Is for, not was. Then I need to get back into actual reading for myself. Both of these beautiful fictional books I have here, and yes, one of these fictional books is the dictionary. But also my less fictional books that I have up there. You can't, yeah, they're not in frame, that's the word. Yeah, they're not in frame, but there's those up there which are my combat books. I'm not sure how useful any of them are yet. I've not finished any. I'm about just under a fifth of the way through the first one of 4. And then I've got all my exercisey books that I want to do as well. Like I've got a yoga book, a tai chi book, bodyweight training book. I want to sort of go through all of those. The Tai Chi and the yoga book, I don't know if I'll do like the program, because it is a program set over a certain amount of time. The yoga one I think is 28 days of yoga. The Tai Chi one is probably more. But yeah, I think Tai Chi would be very good for me to practice, just to help with the controlled aspect, because I wasn't trying to touch there, but I did scrape myself. And I want to be able to have total control. Whoa! Sensei. If you get the reference, you've seen the pacifier. But yeah, I need to go through those some more at some point. This is my business book, so there's that. Then I've got these things that I need to do on the website. This is my coursework thing. This is also related to coursework. A lot of stuff on the desk. My computer's down here now because it's too hot upstairs, and also the desk is a slightly better height here. Not incredibly better, but slightly. What else is there? I suppose there's my own learning that I'm doing, like for Kung Fu, that is. Because now my instructor obviously can't instruct every Wednesday, so he sent out some videos of him doing the forms, which means I can practice at home more. Because previously I would learn it on the Wednesday, and then sort of like have uni or something on the Thursday, then other stuff on the Friday, then be busy on the Saturday, Sunday, doing coursework or seeing people or helping the family or just relaxing, because I don't really get much of a chance to do that in my usual day-to-day life. And then, uni Monday, Tuesday, and then back to it on Wednesday, so I wouldn't get too much time to practice. But now, he's sent out new stuff for me to practice, because, I did have enough time to practice the stuff, but it was only really the stuff I'd already done, because everything else was too intensive, because I needed my brain to be working. Now, because there's less of a time crunch on what I'm doing, like, I don't have to go to uni, go to D&D, go to social events, etc. I can focus on my own things more, because I do have D&D, I do have social events, and I will have uni, but there won't be any travel time, because it's all going to be online. So that'll be fine. And if I finish my coursework and redraft it and redraft it and redraft it, then I won't really have to go, even log into the things online for uni, because I will have finished. I'll have done all of the things that I get assessed on. And so, I will be able to focus on what I want to do, which means I'd have brain power that I can use to do stuff I want to do, such as Kung Fu. And my instructor Colin, he was nice enough to lend me his clubs. He's given me 2 of these to use for now. And this is the side you hold. I'm assuming you hold it here or here, because you should have a hand of butt to use, but I just hold it there, because that way I know I've got the right side, because I can feel it with my grip. So sort of like cricket style there, and left, right. And, I have enjoyed practicing club form with these correctly weighted clubs, because my ones are way lighter. I have asked him what type of wood they are, but I haven't got a response, because I've looked for them online, and I have not found any. I'm not sure, he, I think, got his from China or something, because, Kung Fu is Chinese style. And he's a businessman, so I wouldn't be surprised if he'd been to China. Yeah, I'm going to stop now. I've got to refill my water, have a drink, and then I've got more exercises to do. I haven't sallied up today, and as my board says, I must do it every day. What else is on the board before I go? Oh, we have HIIT once a week, cardio, by which I mean steady state cardio, running type deal, once a week. Sally up once or twice a day, variations accepted, such as the riding horse stance thrust kick variation. 10 or more push-ups every day, and a bit of Kung Fu every day. So that's that. And I will catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.